station on the planet. SDM Live Unplugged.
What up, though, y'all? We back on another Monday. It's the Industry Podcast. I'm your host, Juicy Nicole. I got the homie in the building, my co-host, DJ Cut Master Style.
Yo, what up? The playmaker in the building.
Hey, what up, though, baby?
What's going on, Juicy?
Oh, my God. Clearly, everything is going on today, so we got to talk about a lot. We do got the homie Rico Will in the building. What up, though?
What's the word? What's the word?
Shout out to you for keeping it juicy with us today. He got a lot going on. But I do want y'all to call in anytime y'all want. The number is 833-736-5483 at extension 0. I want y'all to chime in on the topic because we got a lot to talk about. So with that being said, what's going on with you, Rico?
Shit, man, about to drop this new single. Just been dropping music, man. Not taking my fans for granted, you know. Just being a part of all the projects I can. That's it.
So what you got new going on?
About to drop this new joint, Lifeline. It's called Lifeline. I produced it. Me and the homie DJ Cut Master Styles.
Oh, okay. Do we got that song, DJ?
Yeah, I'm about to send it to Casino now.
Yeah, we live. We
Make sure you
live.
send it because I definitely want to hear what this new song about. What you say it's called, Rico?
It's called Lifeline.
Lifeline?
If you want, I can email it to you, and you can email it to Casino.
Oh, that won't be necessary.
Oh,
One
okay.
email is enough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so how did you come up with the topic Lifeline? Is it about a female? Is it about a daily life? Like, what is it about?
Nah, it's a story about a guy and a girl, where a guy is really just trying to explain that he's not even all the way conquered everything that he's supposed to, as far as mentally and all of that, but just saying that he's trying, you know what I'm saying? But she was the lifeline that really kept everything moving.
So she was his lifeline, and he lost.
Yeah, but it's deeper than that when you listen to it. But it ain't gonna give you that vibe. Like it's it's real different than anything I ever dropped. You know what I'm saying? Even the R&B shit, cause I'm singing on it. It's like I'm totally singing on it.
So you sing and rap.
Yeah. I do both.
So I love a good combination of a rap trap mixed with a little R&B.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I won't even say rap trap. Like I try to stay away from that. But yeah.
Well, you're rapping on it, right?
On where this song?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, not at all.
This song is
This
straight
song is
R&B?
full. Yeah, this song is straight R&B. That's what I'm saying. It's totally different.
So this your first full just R&B track?
The sound of it. You feel me? Like I've sung fully on other songs, but it was still kind of like geared towards like hip hop. You know, like where the beat go, the 808s. This one is more subtle. Like it's guitars, nice clap with a kick on it. You feel me? You really just hearing the guitars in my voice. You feel me? Just, you know, serenading the ladies.
Well, that sound good. I like some good instruments in the song. So that definitely sounds
You know what I like? You told me, because, you know, I call you a rapper and a R&B artist, but he was saying, what do you call yourself?
It's called Swag and Blues.
Swag and Blues.
Yes,
Okay, that's different.
Yes. It's not rap. It's not R&B. It's Swag and Blues. That's just what I do.
Okay, Swag and Blues.
Yes.
Got you. But we all know rap is an acronym for rhythm and poetry. So.
Actually, I'm not ashamed to say that you taught me that today, Juicy.
Oh, okay. Because I don't want people to think that rap is just a whole bunch of loud noise on the track, and that's not true.
No.
You know, that's what people turned it into, but it was really supposed to be, you know, rhythm and poetry. So you definitely seem like you the type that be spitting some shit.
Oh yeah.
On some different level that'll take your mind there.
I like rapping for sure. I definitely like rapping.
So I can't wait till we hear that track a little later in the show.
Yeah.
I definitely want y'all to. So how did you hook up with DJ Styles on this project?
Man, I've been knowing Styles for a while since I was probably about like 16, 17, man. So I've been dropping music for a minute, but
Don't tell anybody how old I am now. I'm only 35.
yeah, man, I can't give out my age either. I'm a young nigga.
He
He's
made
a
that
baby,
sound like it was
y'all.
like the old days. He like, shit, I know this. I was 16.
Man, right? But yeah,
That wasn't that long ago.
nah, man, it was just time. You feel me? Like the stars aligned. You feel me? He was putting out. He want to put out a tape. I got some new music. I had some new fire. And, you know, it was just time with my whole situation and you know.
So I know you got this new single called Lifeline. You got a whole project behind it. Is it an album?
No,
EP?
not with Lifeline. I've got a lot of music out right now. So like I haven't even put a project out within like the last couple years. Like I just been putting out music, single after single, dropping videos. You know,
Okay, so you really not focused on that right now?
putting out a project.
Yeah.
Not right now. I got the music to do it, but for what? Like that's
You
how I
want to
feel.
work the singles first. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
like
saying?
when I drop a project, I'm not gonna lie. Like I want my project to be like, cause niggas got nowadays niggas got this like, oh they gotta say I came out and I did it independent. I came out independent, no label, and this is just a mixtape. And they gonna keep saying it's a mixtape. They're gonna be like, damn, ain't this supposed to be an album? After this, they say it's an album, then they say it's a mixtape. Nah, when I drop a whole project, it's just they gonna be in awe. Because it's gonna be the whole aura of it. You feel me? Like the project, you can't just drop a project and be like, "Oh, I dropped a project." Whoop, whoop. Nah, you just giving it to them too early. You feel me? Like
So it's gonna be a whole vibe.
we
Got a
lit.
caller?
We got a caller, y'all.
All right. Caller?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on? We got JD on the line from I'm sorry, I don't mean 300 Entertainment now. We got
Oh,
Empire. Sorry about that.
Hey,
Oh,
JD.
Where I going?
What's
JD.
going on with you? Sorry for the delay today. You want to explain to everyone exactly what you do working over at Empire and, you know, a little bit of background info about yourself?
Empire, I'm in a hybrid position over there. So I do a lot of different things. I run the rhythmic and urban side of our radio national promo team. So I make sure all the records get played on all the radio stations across the country. I also do our lifestyle stuff. So a lot of stuff you hear in the DTLRs, the Villas, Foot Locker, Champion, stuff like that. Me and our team that we oversee that just to make sure that we got as much awareness and visibility on the records as possible. I also do A&R. I do marketing. And I do a lot of independent contracts for some other labels as well.
Okay. Yeah, that is definitely true. What I was going to say, exactly what artists do you have on the label right now?
The label, we got Young Dog, we got Fat Joe, T.I., Rich the Kid, Eric Bellinger, Nyla Mees, Timmy, French Montana. What else we got? We got about 1,000 artists, man. Mario,
Oh, wow.
Robin Thicke. We got a lot of artists over there, man.
I hear you got a lot of artists. Are you looking for any new artists?
I mean, it all depends on what makes sense, you know? Like, it's not just doing stuff just to do stuff. If it makes sense, if they didn't build some type of story on their own where we could just come in and do what we do, you know, add some fire to the flame, then always, you know. But because we have so many artists, it's not where we, you know, starting from ground up, really trying to build artists unless they got some type of fan base already in place.
Right.
Do you have any like a special like info you'd like to tell like unsigned artists that's trying to you know get into the the music field? Do you have any advice for them?
Be consistent, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. I literally just had this conversation yesterday with one of my OGs. He was working this record for almost a year. I remember he came and visited me in like February. And he's like, man, I got to meet with this guy Carl Crawford. We got to sit down and working with this girl, and she got this record, man, and she gonna be big. And Carl Crawford, he was the guy that had Megan Thee Stallion. So, but sometimes it's kind of hard to break another artist, especially another female artist sometimes. But look around and, all this week, all last week, really the last month, you kept hearing this girl record all over and over and over again. Then on the radio side, it was the number one most added record on urban radio, period. And it's the busted record, and it was so easy for Erica to give up because it took a year of just working every day. And then you finally get the break that you needed, but a lot of people give up so soon where they don't understand like what a day will bring or a week will bring or a month will bring or a second will bring, you know what I'm saying? But when you quit and you give up, you know the answer to what that's going to bring, and that's nothing,
That's true.
Every time.
Like, I try to tell a lot of artists, you should work a single about, 6 months to a year? Does that sound about right?
I mean, if you got a single that you believe in, I work the fuck out of it till I get what I need out of it. You know what I'm saying? I think so many people be so quick to jump from record to record to record to record, and that's cute, But if you got a record that you believe in, I believe in betting the house on it, So for me, that man, everything I got is going towards that, as opposed to, trying to feed people with other stuff that may not be it. If you getting, we live in a big world, man. Sometimes people forget that if you don't travel. You forget about the Oregons and the Montanas and the Memphises and the Arkansas and the Charlottes and the San Diegos, all these places where, people aren't just going to instantly hear your record. But if you do the work, you keep doing it over and 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 over again, you get people the opportunity across the world, white people, black people, Jewish people, gay people, straight people, everybody to hear this record, So to me, I don't believe it's a time frame. Shit, if it take you 2 years to get the goal, shit, it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? I don't set a time frame. Now, if it's a bad record, if you getting opinions from some people that you entrust musically and they telling you like, no, this ain't the record, then yeah, like chill. But if somebody's telling you like this a record, you just gotta just keep working it. Yeah, hell no, I wouldn't do nothing else. That's all I'd be focused on.
Yeah, that makes sense. What you think, Juicy?
Oh yeah, you gotta believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, then who else gonna believe in you?
Right.
So
Yeah,
you
no,
gotta
that's right.
keep that momentum going
Yeah,
until you get that big break.
Because I see so many artists just dropping one single, then the next month they're dropping another single, and 2 weeks later another single. I'm like, I try to tell them, if you really like the record, they should at least give it a chance to sink in. Because just because a few people in your little tiny circle have heard it doesn't mean the whole world has heard it. There's way more than just Instagram and social media. Like, what other ways do you think they should, promote the single?
I mean, everything that you got all these free platforms. You got TikTok, which people sleep on because they like it's for the kids, but you ain't understanding like that's the biggest platform out. Some people ego won't allow them to do certain things, but I understand like promotion is promotion. You should be everywhere that an opportunity exists for somebody different to hear your record. So I feel like people got to just kind of get out of their head and just be like, all right, let me do this. This is a platform I can use. Let me utilize it. Whether it's TikTok, whether it's Snapchat, whether it's Facebook. Facebook, a lot of people sleep on Facebook, and that's the number one most shared platform there is. Nothing else is shared like Facebook is shared. So to me, it's kind of like people be sleeping on things as opposed to just really be like, all right, this is it. This is where I can place my music. All right, let me get to these barbershops. Let me get to these high schools, these high school DJs. I think people tend to be so quick to run the radio, and that ain't the place. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the last place I would go if I was anybody. It's radio. By the time I'd rather have radio come to me. I don't even want to go to radio. I want y'all to come to me, because I need it to be consistently in rotation. I need it to be like, all right, it's a demand for this artist or this record or whatever the case may be, So anywhere that you got a chance to do it, put it out. ASAP.
That's true. And you know what? I didn't mean to get off the subject, but you were talking about things that are slept on. I want to just comment. You also work with Total Life Changes, which is something that you put me up on. You've been trying to tell me for the last year to get into. Like, can you explain to people exactly what that is and the types of health and the wealth you're creating with it?
So Total Life Changes, the way I like to be honest and tell people about it is it's like a pot of gold, man. You know, like I really was blessed to find a pot of gold, you know, and when you find those things, you know, it's dope when you can find one that you can share with your family and your friends and strangers and allow them to become healthier, become better, and make some money while doing so. So for me, it was something that was introduced to me like 5 years ago. Excuse me. And I was flat out like, no, I didn't want to do it. I wasn't interested in any bit. And it was based off perception for me, right? Because I was so concerned about what other people thought, what other people were doing, or what I thought. You know what I'm saying? We live in a society where there's a lot of scams. You know, and you hear things like pyramid schemes and all that stuff. But sometimes we don't take the time to really educate ourselves on what these things are. You know what I'm saying? Like if you really educate yourself and you look at a job where you go to daily, it doesn't care about anything outside of what you could do for them so much. You know, majority of them, not all of them, majority. And then they give you $1 raise every year. Like, to me, that's a scam. You know what I'm saying? Like if I come to work for you every day for a year and you telling me all I'm worth is $1 raise, like that's a scam. You know what I'm saying? So I got something right here where I'm able to get healthy, where I'm able to work from my phone. I do this in addition to Empire. I do this in addition to the 5,000 square foot facility I just opened up in Detroit, the studio and the WeWork space. I do this in addition to, and the blessing about it, I've been able to get healthier. I've lost 49 pounds, and I made almost $200,000 in 10 months doing this from my phone, right? You know, so for me, when you find another level to where nothing is certain these days as far as jobs. It's like, so you got something where you can work from your phone, you can make money, you get healthier, and you can share it with your friends. It's like, why not? So, like, to me, it's like a pot of gold, man. I love it. But it's the same thing as the music. Like I tell everybody, some people think it's like a get rich quick type of thing, but that's not it. You know,
No,
like
it's not.
the same thing as the music. Be here a year from now. You know what I'm saying? Like, really just do the work. Really just trust it. Even if you're only making a couple extra $100 or you just losing some weight, that's really the real win. You know, like you get healthier and you get better. That's the win. The money is a byproduct of all of that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of us sometimes we so consumed with just the money that we forget what's the real purpose in this. You know what I'm saying? So for me, when I got a friend that just lost 114 pounds, like that's bigger than any dollar I made in this business, because that means that, you know, I basically kind of helped save his life, or the product did, or me sharing it with that. Because if you can lose 114 pounds and you still got 40 to 50 pounds to lose, that means you was on the bad side of health. You know what I'm saying? And I think with especially the African American culture, sometimes we have this mindset because we feel good that we are good. And reality is that's not the case. If we look around and when people get sick out of nowhere, we start noticing that, you know. So for me, I'm just paying attention to it more.
Yeah, you know, and with all this COVID-19 talk and all these different viruses that keep popping up, I keep trying to tell people you want to take these products because they're all natural. First of all, you're going to get healthy. You're going to build your immune system. I like personally a few different products, but I'm trying to lose the weight too. So I've lost like 7 pounds. It's not a lot, but I still got a lot more to go. But I like to take that ISO tea myself. They have different flavors. And, you know, it's just a lot of people don't understand. Like you had mentioned, $200,000 you made just telling people in a few months, 6, 7 months. That's a lot of money to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know a lot of people that make that type of money in a year or 2 years, maybe 3, some cases, where you're just telling people you're not sweating, you're not working hard. You're just telling people, hey, do you want to be healthy? And you want, you know, I don't think people are really.
Yeah, no, that's the case.
Yeah.
And I tell people all the time, to this day, I don't sell anything. You know, I just share information. You know, if I go outside and I got this Dior shirt on, right, and everybody like, where you get it from? I'm telling them where I got it from, and when they go there, like Dior don't pay me $1. But the dope part about this is people can see me and they see I lost 49 pounds, and they be like, man, what you been doing? What you been taking? And I can share these products with them. Like, look, do this. And if you don't like it, it's a 30-day money back guarantee. And when people take this, and as long as they take it properly, you know, and they change lives, you know. So for me, it's like we just sharing information, man. We're not selling anything. I call it my best way of using it. I'm just upgrading my relationships. You know, like me and you done always been rocking with each other. You've been cutting my hair for the longest, man. You know, you was around when I was a pup doing all this stuff, you know. So, but we never really got money together. I spent money with you cutting my hair, but we never really, you know, when you was doing $100 haircuts and stuff, you know, but we never really got money together. So now if I could upgrade my relationship with somebody that I already have a relationship with, why not? You know, and even if that, and people hear the 200,000 or they hear the millions or the whatever the case may be, it's like it's Coach Stormy then had 32 people that she's made a millionaire from this business, right? So a lot of people get consumed with that as opposed to just taking it like, all right, if I could just make an extra $1,000 a month, right? That's an extra $12,000 a year. That's life changing. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a drastic, but it's different. You could take that extra vacation. You could pay. You could put some money up your kids' college tuition. You could take a man somewhere, take a woman somewhere. You could do different things if you just making an extra $6,000 to $12,000 a year, right? But if you're like me, where you be like, all right, if Coach Stormy could do this and she a ninth grade dropout, I could do this too, right? All I gotta do is copy the right cat and do what she did and be here a year from today. I know if she could do it, I could do it too, right? And so that's be the main thing. It all depends on mindset. Some people just need bill money, extra money. With me, my goal is to make $2 million this year out of this business because I know it's possible.
$2 million in a year. Are people listening to this? And this is a person that I've known for a long time. That I know he would tell me, and I would be like, you know, I was kind of busy. I'm gonna check it out, this, that, and the other. But then I thought about it. I'm like, JD is a person who doesn't do anything that doesn't work. He's not gonna waste his time on things that are fly by night or not solid products, and especially, you know, promoting them. I never saw him, and he really doesn't sell it. He just once you actually try the products. I have samples. He has samples. Juicy. I have my whole team doing it. I mean, it's really life-changing. If you're an artist, you need to be healthy, okay? You might be overweight. You might be in shape, but your body is not as built as you think it is from the inside. You know, we have products that cleanse your colons, that get all the toxins out. They boost your immune system. You know, with COVID, I feel, you know, I still have to wear I call it a face diaper, you know, but you still got to wear the face diaper every once in a while in crowds. But I feel my immune system is great because I take these products on a daily, you know, and I have to show people, you know. Some people want to be healthy, some don't, but you can make great money doing it. All you're doing is just sharing info, and I'm glad you shared it with me so I can share it with my team so we can all live the best life we can and, you know, and create wealth amongst ourselves too.
Yeah, and the dope part about it is what you just said. It's two things, man. This is extra income for me. I still do Empire, so that's the $2 million for my goal. That's just for that. That doesn't have anything to do with Empire. Doesn't have I just open up a brand new store in a Galleria Mall in Houston. Opening up a restaurant. That doesn't stop anything else I'm doing. It actually increases my network, right? But you know, the last thing for me is just that generational wealth. You know, what do I leave for my kids? What do I leave for my family when I'm not here? Right. A job just really doesn't give me the opportunity unless I'm the CEO of that company. It doesn't give me the opportunity to leave those things that I need to leave for the generations and generations coming after me. You know what I'm saying? And not just my family, but a lot of the young dudes in the hood that I want to help out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of the things I literally just had this talk with Dr. Derek yesterday. It was like this year for me because I have the extra money to do what I need to do now that I want to do a lot more in the community. You know, I want to be shoes for shorties and coach the kids. And not when I say I, it's not me, I mean we. But I want to spearhead that. I feel like we can't continue to rely on the radio stations and the corporations to take care of our community. We got to do it we got to utilize our influence properly, man. But regardless of what anybody say, when they say money doesn't make a difference, it does. There's a lot of things you can't do if you don't have the money. And if you do have the money, there's a lot of things that you can do, So because I have extra income just coming in, like, all right, we go buy 1,000 coats for these kids. And now the beautiful part about that is when the community see young black men and young black women stepping up doing this, taking the lead on this, then they tend to follow suit. They feel like, all right, this is a cool thing to do now, right? Like for a long time, I influenced that people that the cool thing to do was go to the club. The cool thing was to manage these artists and these vixens and mess with the girls who like to drink liquor and get drunk. So at this point in my life, it's like, all right, how do I, what's my purpose? How do I leave some type of impact? Because the one thing that I know for a fact is that somebody is learning how to live through each one of us. Juicy got people around her, that she may not even know that's watching her, and they learn how to live through her. Like Styles, you got people watching you that's learning how to live through you. Now it's up to us what we're showing these people, right? And to me, I just want to be way more intentional this year and moving forward in my life of what I was showing. I do a little bit on Instagram with the cars and the clothes, but that's just evidence that you could do this and still be cool, still get what you want to. There's no lack of revenue generated. I could care less about a deal or any of that stuff. Like I can put on some jogging pants and some Air Force Ones or some Jordans and be cool. But the kids and the people that's watching us, to them, that's all you're doing. You're not really making no noise. So I'm gonna give y'all the evidence, make some noise. Then I'm gonna get in the hood and really make some noise by changing some more lives.
And that is really, really true, because I remember there was a lot of times I'm like, JD, you got all this money. Why don't you buy some new sneakers? And you would always be working so hard. It wasn't even that you didn't want to get them. You just didn't have time to go get none. Now you really didn't care.
Understand the purpose.
Yeah, you really didn't care.
I got girls without it. You know
exactly.
What I'm saying? So when you like, all right, I don't need these things.
Wow.
But, the great part about it, as I tell you this, is that sometimes it really is a lack of money. You having money, you can have some money. With me, I was never going to live beyond my means. I was never just going to spend $1,000 on a shirt because I had it, knowing that my rent was $2,500 or $3,000. It was about quality of life for me, right? So I'm not going to go and spend that money when I know I got bills and anything can happen any day. But now that I got extra money coming in, I'll make a good $10,000-$12,000 a week doing this. You know what I'm saying? So when you got that type of money, it's easy to go and say, all right, I got extra disposable income where I can go buy this. Plus it's marketing. Plus after I do it, the only thing I do is I wear it and I go sell it on Poshmark. I do what the rappers do. You know what I'm saying? Like I go sell it on Poshmark, I get my money back.
No, you're right. I mean, you've taught me a whole bunch of things, since I've known you. So, when you said that about the clothes and stuff, you really don't care. Like, that's just a little extra thing just to show, I guess, that, how good the products are. Because, I try to tell a lot of people, we tend to put more into our clothing, more into our cars than we put into our bodies. And that's what's going to keep us alive. Like, we don't even... The stuff that I watch people on Facebook and Instagram consume, it's just clogging arteries, just all types of unhealthy habits, We just have to retrain people on how to think. They drink and smoke and, and they do what they do and eat the most fattening foods, full of gravy, all types of cheese. I just watch people and then I inbox them and say, hey, would you like to, try something that's a little more healthy? And you don't have to worry about COVID because most of the things they're consuming is lowering their immune system. They don't realize it,
So, but that's why I take people like us, though, man, because, if somebody would have told me this when I was 22, 23, 24, about my immune system and about this and about that, I wouldn't care. I was like, man, you don't leave me alone, But that's because it wasn't people like us that was saying it. You know what I'm saying? If somebody was saying that, they probably like in a suit and tie, 50, 60 years old, didn't look, they weren't relatable to me. So it's like, why are we in this position? Why we are who we are? Now is the time to do it. It's not like, all right, just do it because I don't have nothing else to do. or
Exactly.
because I'm old, it's like, why you have this influence? You got to use it properly. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was like perfect timing because people still pay attention to who I am, what I'm doing. I'm still in the mix, So
Oh yeah, definitely.
like, yeah, this is the perfect time to do it.
Yeah, yeah, and a lot of people follow you, and follow me and follow Juicy. And that was one thing you were telling me. You said, man, all these people style. You need to go tell these people how to be healthier and how to create wealth with this, with the economy being as it is, with the COVID out here, things like that. And one thing I personally like about the company is when I sell products, I don't like to say sell, when people choose products, I don't even have to package them. I don't have to ship them off. The company does all of that. So I love it. All I'm doing is just telling people and getting a check every Thursday and staying healthy.
Every Thursday.
Every
Well, you
Thursday.
get one every day. Man, that's what I love about it. You
Yep.
you get it every day. You got some of these people that drive that want to, that's why Uber was so successful. Some people just need money right now. You never know what people going through.
Exactly.
So you got an option. You can make money every day too. You know that.
Yep.
So you say I sell 5 products, I can make $100 in that same day.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? I got a lot of my artists. A lot of the artists that either at Empire or other labels and execs. That's like they buy the product, they take the product because we understand that we're in the studio all night, we eating bad, we drinking bad, we doing all this stuff. Why not detox? At some point in time, that gut don't look good no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not to other people, but to us. When I had to go home and look in the mirror, and I had to take my shirt off, and I looked at myself, and I ain't never looked like that before. I had to hold myself accountable. Like, all right, you know what's gonna happen if you keep going, you're gonna be 300 pounds in a minute. I was 270 some pounds.
Yep.
So I was on the other side of close to 300. I was closer to 300 than I was to 2. So like either I'm gonna tighten up now, or I'm gonna wait till I get to 300 and try to tighten up. And it might be harder. I might not want to do it, or I might just have so many other issues, whether it's diabetes, high blood pressure, stroke, whatever.
That's true. Well, I'm gonna let Juicy comment on that. She's been smiling ever since you said 200,000 in a few months.
I've been thinking I'm in the wrong business ever since he said 100 for haircuts. Cause Jesus, you charging that much, Styles? Damn.
I used to think Styles was crazy when he said that. He came out with the whole song. He had a whole song talking about the $100 haircut.
Yep, I still got it too.
I said,
People
bro,
thought
you
I was
can't
kidding.
cut my hair no more.
Haircut was $20.
I got to go find a new barber.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm like, I got to go find me a new barber, Styles. You about to do $100. But
right.
The great part about life and with me traveling the world, I've been able to see it. I know barbers that charge 300, 400,
exactly.
500. And it's really all about knowing your worth. People will pay for,
true.
Even though they know a haircut is only $20 or $30 or whatever, it's the worth. It's how you make them feel. It's how you make them look.
Right.
A lot of people ain't worried about that 100. And again, it comes to a point where it ain't about wasting money. It's just about when a person makes you feel away, whether it's the conversation, whether it's the cut, whether it's just the energy, they'll pay for that. You never know, because sometimes you sit in that chair for 40 minutes, that's like meditation. You know what I'm saying? The conversation with me and Styles, I didn't just deal with Styles because he was the best barber. It was the conversation. Every time in there was something to talk about, and it wasn't barbershop talk. It wasn't, these girls and LeBron and Kobe and this. It's like, no, we talked about life, And when you could sit somewhere for 40 minutes and leave with more information than what you came with, to me, that add value. So I would pay for value anytime.
Right.
Well, we all know Styles be having a lot of value to add to any conversation. He'll tell you something you didn't even know about yourself. He do that to me all
JD
the time.
He know me forever.
So I'm definitely with that, JD. So JD, where can we find you at?
Everywhere. So mainly, of course, social media, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. I just made a TikTok too, man. That took me forever, but I sit back and look at myself like, hey,
I just made a TikTok too. I ain't
guess
post
I'm gonna have to do
nothing,
one too.
but like you said, every avenue is a good avenue. It's just more people following you, watching you. So you be wanting everybody.
people told me about Instagram early. I could have had a whole bunch of followers, but I was still stuck on MySpace. I'm like, I ain't going to Instagram, MySpace,
Right.
you know. It was like, but you can't. Sometimes we shut down things that we unaware of, but I was like, let me just try this, you know. And so when Clubhouse came, because I missed the wave on a lot of things, I got in on Clubhouse early. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was able to get so many followers and get so much information and added value, right? Because these platforms, people like new. So when you know it's new and you see that it's trending and everybody on it and talking about it, and you figure out a way to get
about
like
Clubhouse. That's only for iPhone users.
You got an Android?
Yes, I have an
Oh,
Android.
shit.
Don't be shocked. There's still Android users out here in the world.
Nah.
Oh,
I know
Lord.
you didn't know that. I ain't know that such thing as an Android. What's an Android?
Oh, my God, JD, we about to hang up on you.
Nah, that's a disgrace.
Yeah.
Well, I can't afford an iPhone. Once I can afford a monthly bill on an iPhone and use all the features that y'all can't even use because y'all can't afford it, then that's when I get one.
Don't worry, she about to get one.
Listen, with that name you got, all you gotta do is say, "Hey, my name is Juicy,"
Exactly.
and then just like listen. And they be like, I got this NutriBurst and this tea. Why don't you buy it from me? You sell 5 of them. That's your iPhone right there. You sell 5 of them. You know.
Just 5, yeah. I tell her this all the time. All she got to do is say she's juicy and smile at her. These niggas are going to be like, it's buying them.
Y'all iPhone
What else you
users
got?
think y'all just is on a higher power.
You got 2 phones, ain't that one?
Nope,
Now,
because
listen,
I pay my
tell you this
Android
too,
bill.
Sal.
Yeah.
I tell you this. I was on this coaching call earlier today, right? So to me, at this stage of my life, really been about investing into myself more, and not just clothes and marketing, but just into my knowledge and information. So I went to this guy named Eric Worre, genius, and so he got this coaching class, and it was like $11,000. And when he said it at the thing, I'm like, 11,000. We was all at his house. I'm looking around. I'm like, I'm straight. I ain't paying 11,000. And I looked around, and you got all these millionaires in this house, and every single one of them that's probably smarter than I am, especially in that industry, with all the information they have, with all the money they have, they still pay for this coaching immediately. They didn't even think about it. And so I had to look around, and I was like, all right, proximity is power. So if you're around all these people with all this information, all this knowledge, why wouldn't you? And I end up spending the money, right? And then so the day we had this coaching, and the one thing that they was talking about is that sometimes we be scared to fail forward. We don't really have the courage to do more. You know what I'm saying? And so we hear no from somebody, and we be like, all right, never mind. And then we even if we get the courage to act again, we hear no again. It's like, all right, no, I ain't doing this no more. I'm cool. When we got to remember, like, anybody that's successful, they fail forward. They probably get 1,000 no's before they get that one yes, but that one yes will change their life. You know what I'm saying? So I think sometimes people allow the no to stop them from getting to their greatness, to their next level, or just to the goals that they want to accomplish, man. So I just think even with Juicy, I know for a fact if Juicy took the time out to say, I'm gonna call 10 people on my phone. I guarantee you 3 people gonna say yes. I guarantee you. But if you let that no bother you, then you're never gonna get to the 10th person. You ain't gonna get to the 5th person, because the first person gonna tell you no, 100%. They like, what are you talking about?
Right.
My guy told me about Bitcoin 7-8 years ago. He told me about Bitcoin. I said, bro, you tripping. And Bitcoin was like $400 and something when he bought it. He bought a lot. He cashed out like over $1 million on Bitcoin. And he cashed out. He ain't cashed out right now. He cashed out when it was like at 19,000, and he made a killing. So I was just like, no, because I ain't know about it. My other guy told me about real estate. He owned 93 houses now. I was like, bro, I'm throwing parties. I don't even know real estate. Like, you talking about $3,000 on the house and $700 a month rent that you're gonna make, bro? I'm cool. I just threw this party. I made $20,000. I ain't forget you. But I ain't thinking about the residual income, which is key. You know what I'm saying? We throw a party, we do certain things. Only time we get money is when we leave. We don't hear no residual income, and that's where the gap between a lot of us is, man. So I just think with you, Juicy, if you're really locked in and say, I'm gonna get to these efforts, your whole life is gonna change. And not only yours, there's gonna be people around you again, is learning how to live through you, that their life gonna change.
Well, that's real talk, JD. I want to thank you so much for coming on the Industry Podcast and dropping them jewels on us.
Don't worry, we're gonna be millionaires
talk
too. I stay
anytime.
on Juicy every day. We're gonna be millionaires. We're gonna be in the millionaire clubs. I try to explain, like you taught me, we have to be around people that are better than us.
Absolutely.
So we learn.
Shout out again to you, JD, and we gonna catch you next time, baby. We ain't gonna hold you too long. Thank you so much.
All right, I appreciate that. Congratulations.
Oh yeah,
All right.
we're gonna log on to what is it? 1,000 Black Millionaires at 10 o'clock on IG Live.
All right.
What's your
I'll be on there.
Instagram,
Y'all make
JD?
sure y'all cop that new Fat Joe record. We just dropped a new Fat Joe record too, Sunshine, him and DJ Khaled. Empire. Y'all make sure y'all cop that. It's gonna be a #1 record in the country.
Okay, cool. Yeah, make sure you email me that. I need that one. Sure.
Drop your Instagram, JD.
Yep.
All right, I got you.
No, tell us it right now.
Yeah, you can tell what it is.
Oh, JDEE313.
That.
All right, homie. We appreciate you being on.
All right, I appreciate y'all.
All right.
Talk to you
I'll
later.
talk to you later.
Okay, y'all. So I really want to get back to Rico Will. I want to go into this track, Lifeline. We've been patiently waiting. So if you can go into this track for us, Rico, that'd be great.
What's up, world? This Rico Will. This is my new single, Lifeline. DJ Cutmaster Styles. He with me on this one.
We got a hit.
Yeah, we got a hit, man. Lifeline.
We could debate.
All right, y'all. That was Rico Will, Lifeline. You heard it here first on the Industry Podcast. Because don't nobody do it like Juicy.
Yeah, man.
What you want to say, Rico?
She got the exclusive, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's exclusive.
Her and DJ Cutmaster Styles. Yeah, man. We dropping that for the ladies. Super exclusive.
So be ready for the video coming soon.
So while we still got some time left, let's get into this topic of the day. Y'all can always give us a call at 833-736-5483, extension 0.
This is going to be good.
I'm going to have to make them change this number, y'all. It's so extra. But
we don't even got enough time for the thing though.
We got enough time.
What's the topic?
UFOs.
The topic for today is, I guess, out of this world, you know.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so the topic is me?
Hell yeah, because you out of this goddamn world. We don't know what he is. He must be an alien, y'all.
I know, right? I gotta be.
So we've been talking aliens and UFOs here in the studio before, y'all came. So basically,
do people believe in aliens? I mean, what do y'all think? Call us up. Tell us something.
They gotta believe in aliens. The thing is,
here we go.
You cannot believe that human beings are the only creatures on this that live like we do. That's in the whole galactic universe.
On this what? Did you want to say planet or is that
no? Because there's
true?
other creatures on this planet. But even that, do you think that this planet is the only planet that has creatures on it?
Or the only dimension? There's more dimensions than just this. Just
but see the dimensions, that's gonna confuse her. We say planets.
Okay, well,
she knows other planets.
I get
exist.
too deep. I'm a fall
You can
back.
say dimensions. I know what the fuck a dimension is.
But you may not believe. You may not believe in a dimension.
Maybe I may not believe in other planets.
Do you?
You need to ask me that.
I'm asking you right now.
No, it's only planet
lying.
Earth. Now what?
She lying. God damn it.
It's only planet Earth. Now what?
Nah, you lying.
How am I lying?
That's what you believe for real? You cap.
How am I capping? Just because we was taught that it was what, 9 planets or some shit?
7.
So Juicy,
Name
you're
'em.
saying you don't believe in that.
Name the 7 planets.
I'm drunk right now. It's like, no, I'm just playing, y'all. I'm not drunk. I'm
So
not
Juicy, you're saying you don't believe in aliens, and you're saying you do believe in aliens.
I don't believe in aliens.
Why? Don't
I believe that there is other life forms that doesn't come from the planet Earth. Yes.
And what is a life form?
It could be anything. It could be an organism. It could be even a plant. A plant that comes from another planet is an alien because a plant.
A mechanism, according to him.
No, a plant is a living organism, right? So if you go to Mars and get a piece of grass, at the very least, that piece of grass is an alien piece of grass.
See, now you talking real crazy.
No, I'm not. That's a fact.
Saying this before.
What do you mean? But that's a
Because
fact.
you
You thought I was going to give you all the juice before the mics came on? No.
No, you wasn't saying that aliens is a piece of grass.
No. Alien can.
The fuck?
Wow. An alien can be a piece of grass. Come on, stop it.
Okay, so what is an alien, though?
Another life form from a different planet.
Okay, so everybody
Or a
will
different
believe
dimension.
in aliens
Or a
if you
different
believe
dimension.
in grass.
What? See, you're saying something that doesn't make sense. No.
You just said it.
No, if you not listening to what I'm saying, you're making your own interpretations to what I'm saying and dumbing them down and making them sound ridiculous.
You the one said, these are your examples.
No. Listen. Shh for a second.
I'll listen.
If I said a grass from another planet, not a piece of grass from Earth. If you take a piece of grass from Pluto,
Have you seen a piece
listen.
of grass from Pluto?
That's
Have you researched a piece of grass from Pluto?
I said if.
See, if was a fifth, we would all be drunk. Now, is we talking about facts or is we talking about opinions?
Well, you just asked what an alien was. I was just giving a specific example.
But then you're talking about if. If don't make sense.
If definitely makes sense.
It doesn't.
The world is made off of ifs.
No.
They're called hypotheses that are proved to be true.
Okay, so is this a true fact that you're stating? Because this
Well, okay,
grass
if you wanna-
theory
if you wanna
is
go-
absolutely
I'm just speaking
crazy.
about a living organism from a different planet. Well, forget about different planet. A living organism that is not from Earth, which was an example that I gave just to put it basic in your brain as a plant from a different planet, because I didn't want to rack your brain about.
I'm just saying,
I
is
know
you
about
being
aliens.
literally, or is you just
There are
saying
a lot
possibility?
of there are
No, it's-
definitely. Well, I'm gonna state a fact that
Go ahead.
there's
Please
a lot
state facts
a
for
lot
us.
of documented people across the world since the 50s, probably. Oh, we got a call in.
Yes.
Hey, what up, caller? What's your name? Where you calling from?
What up, dog? It's Coop.
Oh my nigga, what's
Calling
happening?
from Detroit. What up, dog?
What up, Coop?
You believe in aliens,
I'm
Coop?
good. Hey, cut. It's your boy Pisces Coop. You know
Oh,
what
I
it is.
didn't
Hey,
know.
look,
Yeah,
check it
I
out.
know who it
Yeah,
is.
we lit. We locked in.
Yep.
Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Yeah.
Do I believe in aliens? I believe that, first of all, an alien is something of unknown. So it can be a Chinese person. It can be anything an alien doing in there. But an alien, though, like out of space alien, I do believe there's some other kind of life form out there. I
Has
don't
to
know
be.
what to call it. I don't know what it is. I ain't never seen it. But I got to believe that we ain't the only people here for sure.
Exactly.
Well, I know
In
there's
the
a lot
universe.
of, while I was just stating, there's a lot of documented cases where I'm talking about police officials, government officials, regular people in a farm have seen UFOs or aliens. So I
Exactly.
tend to believe, that is true. We've had, look at all these
I-
movies they make. Look at all these shows they make
Juicy
about aliens.
know it. She just
cartoons.
playing.
You
You
know,
just
then-
want to play devil
I'm
advocate.
not playing.
She
All
know
I'm
this shit
saying
real.
is y'all telling me is unidentified flying objects around here.
Yeah.
And y'all can't tell me what's inside of it.
Okay, well, have
Why
you
should
ever
we
heard?
have to?
Have you ever heard of Area 51?
I've heard of it.
How come do you realize nobody can get close to Area 51 and they'll shoot you down? There's got to be a reason for that.
Exactly.
What's the reason?
I mean, I'm going to say this.
There-
It's got to be something that you believe in that you ain't never seen before.
She believes in God.
Exactly.
It got to
Exactly.
be something you got to
I
believe
believe
in
in a
some
higher
things
power.
you ain't never seen.
I'm just saying, just to me, if the government is willing to shoot down planes or make it a big area where you can't get close to see what's in there, something's in there.
Exactly.
They
So
wouldn't go
what's in
through all
there?
that for no reason.
What's in there?
Why should we be? We don't
I
know.
think there's alien technology or they're working with aliens.
Exactly. They have to. Yeah, for sure.
It has to be.
If there's aliens out there, the government created them.
No, that's.
Nah.
that-
So
that's-
who created them?
Nobody. They were here before humans were.
Yes.
That's the point.
Possibly.
Possibly, yeah. They
Yeah,
speak about
possibly.
aliens in the Bible. They call them angels and all kinds of things.
And in my
Different realms.
So an angel is the equivalent of an alien.
It
Yeah,
could
if it
be.
comes from space.
Anything unknown that you ain't seen before is an alien.
So if you never seen your daddy before, is that an alien?
He's an
too?
alien to
yes,
you.
that
yeah.
nigga is an
He
alien.
alien for sure.
You ain't never seen him
Yes,
before. He's
that
gotta be
nigga is an alien.
He alien for sure.
Oh, he's an
sure.
alien for sure. If you ain't never seen his ass. Shit.
Hell yeah.
Who the fuck are you?
So y'all just basically labeling anything that's unseen an alien. Okay. Shit.
I mean, me personally,
I
I
never
don't
seen a
believe
lot
they
of
all
shit.
come from outer space. I believe they're beneath us. I believe they come from different portholes or different dimensions. You know what I'm saying? Like because I'm into deeper type sciences, like Rico is.
But Juicy not gonna understand that. So you got to start at the the
Well,
surface.
I'm trying to not dumb it down because you're not stupid. I'm just
can't.
trying to make it where
Well,
it's
I don't
easier
care
to
if you
understand.
do dumb
No,
it
but
down
you
because
can't dumb it
dumbing
down.
it down only means putting it in a different perspective.
but see the
I
thing
don't
is, but
wanna
you
make-
can't
I
dumb
don't
it
care
down.
how you call it.
You can't dumb it down. You can't dumb down saying aliens exist. That's like the dumbing down. That's the most dumbed down is gonna be aliens exist. They're here. We don't know how they get here. We don't know if they come through the water, whether they come through portals, whether they come from space. But aliens do exist.
I mean, but have you ever wondered, all these airplanes that go over certain bodies of water, they disappear, like the Bermuda Triangle? Like, people don't believe that Atlantis existed, but it did.
Yeah.
the city of Atlantis. People don't really like there. I believe, me personally, there's a porthole somewhere around where those islands are. That's where all those people disappear. How
Yes,
can you
it's
suck
a
up a whole
voyage to
airplane?
Atlantis.
How do you explain a disappearing airplane?
A voyage to Atlantis.
But it's
a
not there
voyage to
though.
Atlantis.
But it's not there. The boat is not there.
Hey, this is real though. I appreciate y'all having me on though. Really, real.
My nigga Coop.
Shout out to you, Coop.
Hey,
Thanks
Will,
for
send me
calling
that track,
in.
boy.
Hey,
yeah,
I think
definitely,
I thought you
definitely.
already had it. No. But nigga, you got the. Bro,
No, I ain't got. I ain't
all
got that sentence.
All right, bet.
Okay.
Bro, you got the.
All
All right,
right.
whatever. Hey, but call me. Text me right now, bro, because I was trying to call you. I was trying to call you like a couple days ago. I forgot. But yeah.
Yeah, he ended that. Y'all
Fuck it.
conversation can go off air.
Yep.
But back to this alien lifeline and this.
Alien, don't try to incorporate my song in that shit.
Hey, this alien lifeline y'all trying to breathe air into.
Nah, aliens exist though, for sure. If you don't want to believe them, like, cause you can't fathom it, that's cool. I don't know what kind of information you want to. You know what I'm saying, like,
Okay, well, even if they
We could,
exist,
we could link-
they not bothering me and
we
they
could
not
link-
bothering you.
like we could really link like on some shit like off a podcast and really talk, so you not so confrontational. You can feel me? And like
I'm not
I could really teach you some
confrontational.
shit. I could really teach like
I'm
show you
not
some shit.
confrontational. I'm not about to
You know what I
discuss
mean, like this
anything
podcast
when
shit.
somebody tell me vampires is out here sucking up blood. I mean,
The concept came from somewhere. The concept
just
came from
saying.
somewhere. Look,
a lot of concepts came from vivid imaginations.
no,
Have you ever
nothing
heard
is
of
an
that?
imagination. You could think of any scenario right now, and sometime within the world, it happened. You could be like, man, somebody fell from a balcony, hit a window, and their ear came off. Sometime you could say some shit like that, and sometime somewhere in the world, within all of the years that the world has been going, it happened somewhere.
Okay, that's believable. And people biting off people's ears. I mean, tell me something that's kind of crazy to
You
believe.
have to look at the world beneath the surface of what you are. That's the thing of when I say you have to unlearn it. The world is not black and white. The world is just not, oh my gosh, this is some big ball of water, grass, and atmosphere. Like, no, like, magic exists. We speak spells. Like, that shit exists. Like, people, if you believe in good energy, bad energy, God, and the devil, all of that meshes into one. When you're speaking about speaking things in the world, when you're speaking about calling spirits, having spirits do things, having spirits around you, like, all of that is real. The spirit world, this world we live in, a whole nother world, it all lives
That
on top of
is
each
a
other.
different dimension.
Yes.
Perfect.
And these
example.
are all facts. And I may not be able to say
articulate it.
Yeah, not even that. I may not be able to give you the actual reference to the actual website or book page and chapter that you could go to right now, but we can definitely sit together and hit.
So you
Basically
making
just
juicy
talking.
drink over here. Look,
Yeah.
you driving her to drink.
He just talking.
And we only got 2 minutes left.
Yeah, I know. Hey, well, look,
Nah.
I'm just going to put out on a limb. I believe that we were created by aliens and we were fused with them, and we're part of them.
Yeah.
And it just the government doesn't want everybody to understand there's aliens, because if you say there's aliens and you just destroy
That's a
the
bigger
whole
topic.
religious community.
I
Yeah, it's a
mean,
bigger topic.
That's going to
what is it
destroy
gonna
all
do?
religions.
What do you mean?
'Cause now there's nothing
everybody's
to
gonna-
believe in.
Everybody's gonna go crazy.
Oh,
They're
so
gonna go
all
crazy.
the aliens are gonna come out
No,
the
it's not about. It's not
woodworks
about.
and we're
Hold on,
just
listen.
gonna-
You didn't even just read 3 weeks ago in the New York Times, the former the former space chief of Russia. He came out and said that aliens do exist. They have a contract with Russia, with the Russian government and the United States government to do experiments on Mars. And there is a laboratory in the middle of Mars.
I'm supposed to believe what a motherfucker say from Russia? I'm just saying.
He's a government official.
These are
He's a government
government
official.
officials.
Where do you think
Oh,
that
so you
information is going to
believe
come
all
from?
government
No,
officials?
no, I'm just saying these are
I mean,
people.
you said it like he has
These
to
are
be
people
believed
that have-
because he's a
Why
government
would
official.
he say it?
Know what he's saying?
Oh,
would he say it?
why would a lot
What
of
I
government
believe-
officials say a lot of shit?
Why would they?
Hey, Rico.
Why would they?
He's a goddamn government official.
Tell me if I'm
The
wrong. I
president of
think
the
he's
United
saying
States.
if you're a high up government official, why would you put your career on the line and say you believe in aliens?
Not even to say you believe in aliens, but to say that they exist and that your government has a contract with them. Like, what is the point?
Because motherfucker probably about to get fired and when you hear some shit out there.
Listen, Juicy. When you hear Donald Trump say things like, I am into it with some very powerful beings right now, that nigga don't say people. That nigga dealing with aliens, and he was gonna come out and say it. And the article says it all. We got 2 seconds left by y'all. We lit. It's Will at Lifeline.
Oh Lord. Oh my God. Can somebody throw this man a lifeline because he really need one right now? He drowning somebody.
Nah, you just have a closed mind. Your mind is closed. Like we really gotta sit down, talk, like really go over some shit.
You really haven't opened it up at all because you really not saying anything of importance.
We really both drinking and we on a microphone, like that's not gonna.
Drinking has nothing to do with it.
For me, it does. For me, it does.
Well, maybe you need to just stop because I have a glass of wine on my show every Monday.
Well, you're not. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. Right, but this is a very intellectual topic that. You have to really open your mind up and I'm not looking at the references right now. I'm not really like.
Okay, maybe I should
facts.
talk to you while you had a few drinks because you have no idea what you're saying. That's what he's telling my viewers.
Shit that you're saying right now is crazy.
He has no idea what he's saying.
That's the small-minded shit.
You the one said it.
That's
I'm only repeating your words.
That's the small-mindedness.
Oh, DJ, could you jump in?
I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it at this. I'm gonna leave it at this. Lil Wayne said he was an alien. He had a song called "I'm an Alien" or an album
a lot of
or something like that.
rappers say that.
Yeah, so it might
they
be
just
something to it.
that they're out of this world.
So do you think that this planet Earth is the only planet that has life on it?
I already told you this is the only planet.
So you think this is the only planet? Period.
That's what I told you.
That's not what you told me, but okay.
I told you
so,
that.
No. Fuck all the bullshit. You on the mic. You trying to have fun for your followers and all that good shit.
What are the people saying on there?
No. Fuck that. I want to know what you really think. No, do you really believe that this planet is the only planet?
What about other planets?
That's not what the fuck I'm at. See, she good at her. She doing some studying.
What about other planets?
She be studying Charlemagne, y'all. She be studying Charlemagne and shit. She
what
good
about
she
other
good.
planets?
She
what
very
did
good.
do?
I like this because she's not really trying to have a real conversation. This is all media. We're still live to her. This is all media. She's not really here. She's just performing right now.
Okay, well, it's sad to know that some people out here, really think that gravity isn't real. And
nope.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
At the beginning of our show, that gravity doesn't exist.
Gravity is not real. Somebody told you that that's gravity. Something is gonna fall. Oh my gosh, that's you want to call it gravity?
Everything has a name for it. Why we can't put a name?
Why not call it paprika?
Why not call it what it is, which is gravity?
Gravity is fake. It's not really there. It was a concept to keep people small-minded. It was somebody wanted to be able to, listen, Juicy. Somebody wanted to grasp something. Somebody wanted to be able to grasp something mentally, and they gave it a name. Just so happened this person turns out to be economically and socially somebody that people wanted to look up to, so they started to call it the Darwin theory, which they created gravity. That's cool, but my thing is to tell you,
keep you small-minded.
This is a disclaimer,
Please
kids.
give me that answer.
Allegedly.
Please
how does gravity allegedly keep you small-minded?
Kids, this is
the concept of gravity.
Do not walk off the top of a building, please, kids. Don't.
Exactly.
Don't. Dog, he telling you that.
No, I'm not telling you to walk. I'm just telling you the concept of gravity is fake. It's just fake.
I mean, what's fake about it? I mean,
because
gravity, it is what it is.
Because it's made up.
I love it.
It was going to exist whether somebody made a name for it or not. It was already there. That's why it's made up. That's why.
Okay, my whole
somebody
point
made it
is
up.
that
Somebody
air
made it up.
was still
Somebody
exist
made it
even
up.
though it's called air.
But I'm not talking about the name. I'm talking about the actual
Yes, you
object.
are.
No,
You're talking about
no,
the name.
No, air. I could blow in air. I will see air.
Okay,
It's
I
different.
can put something in a bubble and it can float.
But you're not gonna see shit. And
It's
nothing's
not gonna fall because there's no gravity.
But see, gravity is just density, how dense something is. If this bottle is more dense than the air, so yeah, it's gonna fall. But if I blow a bubble, that bubble does not weigh more than the air, so it's gonna float.
Okay.
So when you speak about gravity, gravity is just really talking about how dense an object is.
When
It's
we talking
density.
about
No,
gravity,
listen,
we
no,
just
fuck
talking
that.
about
Juicy,
gravity.
juicy.
Gravity is gravity.
No, but
Like,
no.
why gravity just can't be
Because
gravity?
density already existed before Darwin thought of gravity. So gravity was just something to explain that. But it really doesn't exist because it's in the mind. You could say the bottle is more dense than the air
Just
that's
because
out.
Christopher didn't discover America, that don't mean America don't exist.
What? That's totally different.
I love y'all. I love y'all.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I see what you
Whatever.
mean.
Whatever.
I see what you
okay?
mean. But still, it doesn't though. Because it's still made up. He made up the concept. If you want to even say that analogy, Christopher Columbus, he saw something in the physical.
Thank you, Rico Will.
Yeah,
Y'all
fuck
know that.
We lit.
Rico Will in the building. Let us know where we can find you at. Make sure y'all stream Lifeline. It's coming to all platforms, right?
Yes.
I'm sick. They just got me on the camera doing that. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Juicy offered me some wine and did not have no cups. So she got me over here looking like a thot, drinking his wine out this water bottle, but it's all good.
Hey, he
You know
a
what I'm
thotty
saying?
yaddy 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 yaddy.
But no, Lifeline will be out. What's today? What's today's date? Give it to me, Juicy. You should know it.
Today is the 25th.
25th.
Oh,
I
she
believe.
lit,
Yep.
fast on her toes.
Oh, yeah.
Lifeline will be out February.
Everybody should know the date. It's common sense.
Lifeline will be out February 10th. We're doing it just like that. You know what I'm saying? We're on the Industry Podcast. This is Rico Will. You can follow me at Rico Will with one L. It's RICOWIL.
We got a hit record. We got a hit. Trust me when I tell you, ladies. Even the fellas gonna like this song.
Oh, no, yeah, for sure.
Make sure y'all follow Rico Will on all platforms. Juicy Nicole will be the leading lady in the video.
I'll be here next week.
Oh.
Fuck you talking about.
And look, there ain't no alien talking the song either. So.
Oh,
It
Lord,
ain't.
it is.
It ain't.
He only
not.
call her at dark, so that's when aliens
Stop
come out.
it. That's what you think. That's what you think. That's what you've been told. Like I say, relearn all that shit. Aliens don't come from outer space. They come from the water. We live.
Like mermaids, y'all.
Mermaids may be a type of alien. Fuck you,
Yeah.
man.
Well,
I just
anyway,
made that up. Don't quote me.
We got mermaids, aliens, vampires. He say the tooth fairy on deck, y'all. So it's going
No,
down.
fuck that. I'm the tooth fairy in my house. I be like, damn, nigga, you lost
But make
another
sure
tooth?
y'all tune in to the Industry Podcast next
Yes.
Monday, February the 1st. We lit.
And it's Aquarius season.
Hey, it's Aquarius season.
And Juicy birthday coming up, so we gotta turn
yeah,
up.
Yeah.
When is your birthday, Juicy?
My birthday is February the 8th. It's
Oh, we
going
lit.
down. Don't nobody does it like the D. Bitch, and you damn sure don't do it like me. Shout
you
out
go.
to Rico Real for being in the building.
I'll be here next
DJ
week.
Cutmaster Style, where you be finding these cats at? Hey, let's go. Till next time.
Make a move, make it matter. Yeah. Forget the rest.
How y'all feeling?
You're rocking with the best radio station on the planet. SDM Live Unplugged.